Hey, Nerida here from FeedXL. I want to show you how to make the work of finding a feed to fit in your horse's diet really easy. So as an example, I've grabbed Poet here, a moderate work diet, so he's in a decent amount of work, and I've put our pasture analysis in that I have for the pastures that he's grazing at the moment, and add in some alfalfa or loosen hay. So that's the forage part of his diet, and ideally what I want in this situation is just to be able to add one feed to the diet to balance everything up. So if I go down here and click next to go through to the results, and I know that the diet's not going to be balanced yet, but we can see here that there's indicating that there's vitamins and minerals that are missing, and we have a look on the graph and you can see them here. So the minerals here that are not met, and then the vitamins down the bottom here missing. And also too importantly, if you have a look at the digestible energy level, it's sitting at 87.7%, which I know for this horse is going to be a little bit low in that moderate amount of work. So I could use a supplement to top up these vitamins and minerals and then add my own energy sources, but in this case I want to just be able to add a single feed and meet that energy or calorie requirement, and also top up the vitamins and minerals at the same time. So the way I'm going to do this is to use this button up here, Find Feeds, to fix this diet. So if I click on that, there's some wording here that just says that these are suggestions only, and that you agree to conduct your own research to look into the suitability of each product and the quality, which is really important. You really have to do your own research behind the feeds that it suggests. And click the button, and it just takes a few moments to search right through the entire database and find all of the feeds that will fit in that diet and meet all of those requirements. And it'll also give us a list by manufacturer. So we can see here, I'm in the Australian database. It depends where you are in the world. If you're in the another part of the world, you'll see feed companies that look much more familiar to you, but this is the suggestions from the Australian database. So you can choose, if you have a favourite manufacturer, you can choose from the list of manufacturers to have a look at which feed is going to work for you. So I'm going to actually go into this seed house suggestions, and I'm going to choose a feed here called Seed House Build. So here's the feed that it's suggesting that will fit in the diet, and here's the dose amount that you add, so 1.42 kilos per day. So what we have to do now, you just minimize that little screen and go back to where you build the diet. And the easiest way to find it is to type either all or part of the name. So if I just type Seed House Build up there, it shows up for me, and I put it in. I'm going to just put 1.4 kilograms in and click next again. And what we should see is that all of those nutrient requirements that were a little bit low are now met. How easy is that? So you can see sodium is still low, so sodium's a part of normal salt, sodium chloride, so I would add salt to top that up. But you can see these mineral requirements here that were previously low are now all met, and the same with the vitamins. So it makes it really easy, saves you searching through literally hundreds of feeds through the database. You can click that Find Feeds to fix this diet, and we'll give you a list of suggestions.